Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning to the stream. I think we should be streaming now. So yes, please do your research before doing anything. All I gotta do your own research. So yes, please do your research before tuning in. All right, let's see here. I gotta pull up all these other stocks here really quickly, and then yeah, we'll be getting started. So give me 1 second here. Hold on, let's see here. So Q's, we're gonna pull up Tesla. Pull up IWM. Alright, and SPY. Yo, Big Mo, thanks for watching, bro. Appreciate it. Good to see you guys and gals. Alright, so I haven't alerted anyone yet, so we're pretty much just getting started here. So let's see. And it looks like we already have a couple things that I'm waiting for. So one moment here. And possibly I probably should make this screen a little bit better for you guys so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at here. All right, cool. Let's take a look. We're going to send like 2 or 3 messages inside the Discord, and then yeah, we're going to get started with today. Yo, good morning. I think I'm on my right account, yeah. Alright, so I want to go over the Qs first. We'll go over the Qs, and then we'll go over SPY, Tesla, and all these other trades that I've been waiting for or looking at. So give me 1 second here. Alright, let's see. Yo, what's up, everyone? Yo, Rat Trap, thanks for pulling up to the stream, bro. All right, let's see here. All right, we sent like 2 or 3 notifications inside the Discord. Oh yeah, we're on, baby. Let's see. Yo, Zach, thanks for liking the stream. All right, now for the Qs, we're gonna knock this one out here. Let's see. I kind of want to do this on a. Let's move this over just a bit here. I want to move my screen over a bit so you can see what I'm looking at. Maybe move that back a little bit here. But yeah, let's do it. So I don't know. I want to do like a 30-minute chart here. And we'll go ahead. So this is what I can see, which looks absolutely good. We got this empty space above us, which doesn't look too bad. And hopefully we end up, so in the next, 1 minute, 30 seconds, we get a nice close like this. And then hopefully we get this empty space move. So basically what I see here, we got this clean little gap above us. So we break above that 576, there's empty space up to this 583, which honestly looks good to me. So we got some empty space above us, which doesn't look too bad. And that is that level that I like. So what is that? It's on the Qs. All right, QQQ upside. And then let me take a look at the downside here. Yo, Tina, good morning. Darshell, good morning. What's up? Hope you're all having a blessed day today. All right, so that's there. And then I did see that we still have a little bit of a gap here. So clean little gap up, no consolidation. And if we end up breaking under this 571, empty space down to this 566. So it still looks good to me. I still like it. Hopefully we end up getting there. So that actually doesn't look too bad. So right now we're inside of consolidation. And basically I want us to break outside of this consolidation box, this wall, and then either hit this upside or downside. So honestly, the Qs look really good today. I'm going to write that one down. All right, so that's on the Qs. Yo, what's up, everyone? Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, nice. So that's the cues. And now let's go to SPY Tesla. So we'll go ahead and knock out SPY really quickly, and then we'll do Tesla. And honestly, I would say I haven't looked at SPY. I looked at the cues earlier though, but pretty much I would say we got the same little thing here. So what I could personally see, same exact thing. We got empty space, which is above us. So we easily created this gap here of no consolidation. And this is something that I would like to take to the upside. So just like all these trades inside my Discord, we got the empty space, which looks good. So empty space is there. Basically would like to see if we can break through it. So create another box here, another wall. Above that 648, there's a nice little gap up to that 654, which doesn't look too bad. Not bad at all. We do got the empty space, which looks good. So hopefully we end up getting that nice little continuation. So yeah, you can see what we have here, which looks good, looks decent. So basically this clear little gap down. Yeah, that looks good. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get rid of that. All right, where are we at? SPY. All right, so 648, 654. So we basically like to target these gaps here after consolidation has been broken. And as you can see, we're waiting, or at least I'm waiting for this consolidation to break. So if that happens, looks good to me. And then yes, downside, seeing a little pocket here. So clean little gap up here, no consolidation, and then you can see we have a level where we're having trouble getting under. So all I would want is under that 644 to go down to this 640. So still a little clean little gap there, which I would like to see. And then yes, we got the empty space, which is under us. So right now we're in this Potter box in this wall, so hopefully we end up breaking outside. And if you're completely new, what I'm talking about may sound like rocket science, but then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give some members some likes, all that good stuff. But you can see same thing. Got a clear gap down, waiting for consolidation to break. Obviously, have both sides ready, and then we try to go to this empty space. So I know the cues wasn't as clean. AMD had a nice little move here, clear gap down. We ended up breaking above our level, and then want to see the empty space. So literally the same thing, same trades, just like yesterday. Still lots of empty space there, which I do like. Yo, Sam, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Red Iron Wrench, thanks for liking the live stream. Yo, thanks for the gifts, yes you are, appreciate it. All right, so that's on the Q's, SPY. Now let's take a look at IWM and Tesla. And it looks like, I don't know, hold on. We might have something here already. Or maybe I do already. Hold on, let me see here. So 30-minute chart. Yeah, I got it. Okay. We're going to get rid of all this. Maybe not this upside. Okay. So yeah, every day in the Discord, pretty much same thing here. So I'm going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. If you scroll in, so I'm scrolling in now, but as you can see, we got this nice little clean gap up here. So a nice little gap up, and this was my my actual box from yesterday. So what I would want to see is under that 368. So you can see we have a level that we're having trouble getting under, and if we end up continuing and breaking under this box here, I would like to see that downside. So the downside looks good to me. That is on Tesla on that 368. Not bad move. Yeah, 368. That looks good. Possible. Okay, I can't see a possible early entry at like a 369, but we'll see how that plays out. And then let's go to the upside here. Let's see what the damage is, man. So what I see here, and you may look at this and be like, yo, what is this blob that he's trying to trade here? Well, this little empty space, this little gap here that I see, this is what I would like to target to the upside. So, and the only reason why I would want to is because there's just nothing stopping me. So once we break outside of consolidation, this is what I'll be looking for. 373. Man, I like up to that 380. So not a bad little move. Right now, we're stuck in between these two boxes. So obviously a little bit of an empty space move here. But 373. Yo, Supreme, what's up, bro? Christy, good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Red Iron Ranch, thanks for the follow, too. Hope you're having a blessed one today. MB, what's up, dude? So, yeah, right now, we're in between these two levels, and a lot of people are going to ask me, all right, so what are you going to do now? I'm going to do nothing but wait. So, that's what I would like to see. I'm just going to wait this one out, and hopefully, we get a nice little move here. So, yeah, that is on Tesla. Looks good. Not a bad little move. All right, so that's there. So now let's keep on going. What else do we got? And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. VIP chat is where we pretty much just break down all these trades, and we were actually trading live yesterday. So if you were on my live stream, you would have seen the plays we got into, and then the empty space that we ended up going into. And yeah, we had a couple good moves. Yo, Young, thanks for the follow. Batman, what's up? Did you swing anything? I only had a lottos. I didn't have any, like, full entries. Only because Trump was speaking. And then we have some news, today, too. So, today is Thursday. Dang, today is Thursday. That's crazy. So, yeah, we had, nice little, 8:30 little candle there. Nothing too crazy. And tomorrow... bank holiday, right? So that's pretty much all day. All right, let's see here. Q's, Tesla, IWM. All right, yeah, IWM. Let's take a look here. Dang, man. So on this 24-hour chart, we'll go ahead and break this down. As you can see, we're in a little bit of consolidation right here. So consolidation. Screw that. Let's go to a nice little 1 hour, 2 hour chart. Oh, actually. Actually, you know what? There might not be a bad move on this. Let me see here. Let's see. Let me go ahead and write some of these down here. Yeah, these look good. Hold on, give me a second here. All right, so, or at least this does. So, seeing a little clean gap up here, no consolidation, and then, as you can see, so we got a nice little POTTERBOX, and then, if we end up somehow, some way, breaking under our wall, let me see here. So I got to move from that 242 if we get down there down to this 239. So nice little pocket there, excuse me. Which looks good. Hopefully we end up getting there. So we got that empty space. And then I want to see above us here too. So I think I've seen 30-minute box. Okay. So pretty much same thing here. Hold on, let me see. Pretty much just gonna box this whole little thing up right here. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. 246. As you can see, there is a nice little gap here. Up to that 249. So as of right now, you can see that we're in consolidation. A lot of the members may ask me inside the chat, yo, Lee, what are you gonna do? Obviously, if I'm not a floor, and I'm just gonna wait for an empty space play. So I want us to break outside of consolidation. Maybe I'll take a little for entry here if we reject to the upside. But if we end up dropping, yeah, we got to move there. It looks good. Not too bad there. Yo, Chris, what's up, bro? Evan, good to see you. All right, hold on. Let me take a look here. Let's see. All right, 1 second here. All right, let me see here. Let's see. IWM looks good. We did that. We did SPY. We did Tesla. Okay, we did the Qs, which we'll go over a lot of these here as well, so no worries. K-Nail, what's up? All right, if anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments. And I don't know if I ended up inviting someone, so I invited someone, but all right, let's see here. So Tesla, Neo. All right, Neo here. We'll take a look there. We'll take a look Tesla again. Okay, we'll go over NVDA. We're gonna go over that one. I want to take a look at. Let me see here. AMD as well. We'll take a look at all these trades here. Apple. Let me see. Let's see. Amazon. All right, cool. All right, so for Neo, we actually did end up. So the first time we broke above, we ended up dropping, obviously, and then we stayed above our 605. The thing I like about this is that we're still technically in this empty space from my original box. We got to retest this 586 for a potential push. Hopefully we get outside and break outside that 618 for this empty space move. As for Neo, though, I feel like it's having its it's going to take its sweet time if it wants to happen. Obviously, you can see it's been trying, but I feel like it's going to be like a really, really slow move to that upside. So we'll see how this plays out. As for right now, just going to wait it out and see how things play out. All right, 1 second here. All right, let's see. Do we have, wait, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Do we have African markets on this page? Hold on. Hold on. Am I misinterpreting that? Let me see. Do we have African markets on this page? Or do you mean like Asian session and all this and all that? Let me know. or am I actually tripping right now? All right, let me see here. Let's see. He said, "What happened to TikTok? I can't find bro in any accounts." Yeah, we're on live here. We're on live. Yeah. All right, give me a second. Give me a second here. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Do you recommend paying for TradingView? I mean, I have it just because I can get that extended time frame. Obviously that's on you though. But yeah, that's just me. All right, so on Tesla here, what I have. So as you can see, we got this nice little gap here, which looks really, really good. And this is something that I would want to the upside. And as you can see, we got above this 373, or at least I do. I kind of want the same exact move from yesterday, or pretty much whenever we get moves. So clear gap down. We got consolidation we would like to break. Empty spaces above there. So that was just yesterday. You can see literally the same exact plays. As of right now, yeah, we're nowhere near that. So could we end up dropping? We definitely could. And if we do, we got empty space under that 368, which I do like. So hopefully, if we end up getting there, we get this nice little pocket. So we'll see how things play out. right now, if we keep dropping, that's perfectly fine with me. So yeah, I'll go ahead and zoom out so you can see my full picture here. So that's that. All right, so that is on Tesla. NVDA, let's take a look here. Ooh, there's something here as well. Yo, Logan, good morning, bro. Interesting, I can't find you on my main account. Dude, you know what's crazy? I think TikTok is actually like, I think they're trying to like ban me. I've been getting like a couple messages. So soon I will be streaming on a different account. So yeah, it's weird. I have had a couple people say that they can't find my like actual account, which is wild. All right, so you want to see SCBK? Okay, cool. PLTR keys, spy, perfect. All right, nice. All right, hold on, give me a second. So you can see this empty space here has been hit already. So clear gap up. We did this on a 2-hour chart or whatever, and we end up breaking under. Empty space was there. Let me see. Let's see. I do see something else. So I like that 30 minute. 30 minute looks good. So I like that for the downside. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because looks like we have some structure. So beautiful top wall here, bottom wall, and then empty space is under us. So under that 169. Person would like to see down to that 167 range. So yeah, empty space is there. For something like this, I'm not gonna, rush into anything. I'm not gonna just do anything at all. I'm just gonna literally wait for this little play and then have that empty space move. So it actually looks good. It looks decent. Hopefully we end up getting there. So yeah, clean gap up, no consolidation under that 169. Looks good. And then upside. Let me see here. We got, hold on, let me see, let's see. I have my box like this. So hopefully we get outside of this 171 range and then hit this empty space up to that 176. So that looks good to me. Hopefully it ends up going. So that is on NVDA. Not too bad there. So clean little gap down, no consolidation. Hopefully get that break. Lee being shadow banned. Yeah, I know, right? No, it was actually, yeah, so yeah, they've been sending me like notifications saying that my lives are dangerous activities and stuff, which is weird. But I do have a new account though, so I created a new account. Yeah, maybe maybe we've been hitting too many trades. It's all good though. So even if one person watches, it's all good. We're still gonna be streaming. I could care less. All right, so yeah, that's on NVDA. Yeah, so yeah, it's called POTTERBOX.trading. I just created that account, so I gotta I'm gonna be going live on that. All right, so AMD, let's take a look here, and let's do this on a higher time frame first. So as you can see here, and I don't know if anyone was watching my stream. So AMD, we got to go over PLTR. Let's see the cues. I'm gonna read the comments so I don't miss any. Oink, what's up, SCBK? All right, man. We'll take a look there as well. Hold on, let me see here. Apple, we gotta go over Apple too. Amazon. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. All right. So AMD, let's take a look here. I know a lot of people's gonna ask me about this one, and possibly. Let me see. So we had a nice little move outside of our box, our level here. So yeah, clean gap down, no consolidation, and we ended up getting that nice break outside of our box, which led us into this empty space here. Oh, let me enter this in. Please load. me see here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Kind of want to start fresh from this, and yeah, there's a lot more empty space which is above us. He said hopefully MPD performs well today. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get a nice move. Let me take a look here. Dang, I think I like that 30-minute chart. So 30-minute chart here. We do got this empty space right above us. Above that 205, I want to see if we can go up to this 210 range. So it actually looks really, really good. But as of right now, we are inside of this box. So what I would want us to do is break outside this wall and then go into this area of no consolidation there. 205. Okay. 201. Okay. All right. And then I did see under here. Yo, Clarence, what's up, dude? Yeah, it was wild. We had a couple good plays, I'll say. So yeah, yeah, I'll be doing like some live streams. We're trading live streams next week too as well. 201. So there is empty space under us here too. So it actually looks really good. Hopefully we end up so if we do end up breaking below. So as you can see, we've got this clean little gap up, no consolidation. And then under that 201 range, hopefully we end up breaking under that box and that wall and then hitting this empty space down to that 196. So it looks good to me. Hopefully we get that nice break. So right now, I do like how a lot of things are inside of consolidation and we're not pushing up or doing anything wild yet. So we'll see how things play out. And yeah, that was that AMD play yesterday. So clean gap down. Told him I wanted that 212. What ended up happening? We hit that 212. See how we call this play out. AMD. Empty space. Chance to redeem. A couple other members end up hitting that. Little trade there. And we try to go for those bigger time frame gains. So you could see my same exact charts. You could see what we try to do here. Shout out to all the ladies as well. So literally same exact thing, same exact plays. I could scroll through IWM, both sides. I have those ready. See that downside end up hitting and a little bit more. So after we break out consolidation, that's when I would like to trade if I'm not in early, of course. Yeah, that's that. So hopefully we can see a couple more plays like today. Let's see here. So Q's, PLTR. Yeah, we'll try PLC actually. We'll see what PLC is talking about. So yeah, I got you. So we'll do PLTR Q's, PLC, INTC. All right, here, INTC. All right, cool, sounds good. And then I think we got to go over Apple. So yeah, we'll go over Apple too. All right, let me take a look here. All right, hold on. Rug sent some charts inside the Discord. So if you're in the Discord already, you'll be able to see some of these fire setups that we may or may not have. All right, let me take a look here. Yo, Joker, what's up, bro? Let's go. Zom, yes, sir, I got you. All right, so hold on, let me see here. So on POTR, it already looks like we did this on a 2-hour chart, I believe. It's a 2-hour chart. So we ended up breaking under our box already, and then our end balance was already hit here. I would say screw this, just because I kind of want to start fresh and see if there's anything else. Okay, actually there is. You know what? Maybe not a bad little play here actually. So there's this clean little gap up. So 30-minute chart. This is what I have here. So I feel like this level is going to be really, really strong. So that 144 range. So if we end up breaking under that box, that wall, there's empty space down to that 138. So yeah, under that's 141, empty space down to that 138, which looks good. So not a bad move there. And then, hold on, let me see here. Let's look at this upside. Yeah, upside, yeah, POTR looks good. I'll write it down. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, POTR. Okay, okay. All right, 1 second here. All right, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, we got some empty space for that 143. That's if we get up here. So not saying that we will, but yes, we got some nice empty space above us. Nice little clean little gap, which looks really good. So yes, we got some empty space, which I would like for us to pretty much target into. So right now we're in the box. We're in consolidation. So honestly, it's a good sign for me. The play hasn't happened pre-market. So if you've been watching my live streams for a while, so sometimes, some days, the trades can happen immediately. So right now I'm just going to wait it out. So same thing like Qs here. So we just did POTR. This was pretty much my boxes here. So same thing like the Qs. And you know, they all look the same. You know, I don't like to overcomplicate my trades, and I just like to hold them out and see if we can hit those targets. So same thing for the Qs. As you can see here, I got this nice POTTERBOX here, and then above that 576 an area we would have to break through to go into this 583. So literally same thing, empty space, obviously clear gap up. You can see the downside, clean little gap up there. I think this was the downside here. So boom, we break outside of consolidation. I want to see this empty space being filled there. So, and you can see how we call out plays, and if they hit, they hit. If not, then that is perfectly fine. All right, so Qs, yeah, I got into that 571. That's what I would want to see. And then if that ends up happening, we do got empty space down to that 566. So looks really good. Want to see if we can get there. Your mirror said, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. And hopefully if I'm saying your names right, if I'm not, then you guys can roast me and stuff. It's all good. All right, PLC, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna look at it, man. We're gonna go to maybe a weekly chart. Or honestly, this could be one of those monthly charts here. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, I'll be honest with you. So I don't really see anything wild, and yes, this is going to be more of a range rather than a box here. But from that 431, there is empty space up to this 590 from what I can see. So basically, I'm looking at a clean little gap down here, and then we break above that 431. There's potential move up to that 590, which looks good. So not a bad little move there. Hopefully, we end up getting that. But yeah, that's what I see there. It looks like we have a little bit of consolidation right here. Yeah, so I'll be honest, I'm not sure what, never traded that or anything, so that's that. Yo, Michelle, what's up? Oh, wow, okay. Looks like I learned something new. Dude, man, I really wanted this so bad yesterday, bro, and, sellers basically had that control here. What's good? Honestly, having a blessed day. You know, can't complain at all. Shout out Jesus, another great day today. I'm just, yeah, I'm ready to knock out some trades. And I think tomorrow we don't have anything to knock out, do we? Since the market's going to be closed, is it? But yeah, right now, Apple, this is what I want to see, man. Above that 255. And yesterday we almost got a close outside of our box, so we were like right outside, and then the last 5 to 10 minutes or so, we peeked back into this box here. So sellers had that control. Obviously, we get above that 255 range. I would like to see if we can get up to this 260. So it actually looks good. Hopefully, we get that nice little move. Not a bad day there. Tesla meta day, dude. I already got Tesla pulled up, bro. So if that wants to happen, I'll be a happy camper. So we'll see, man. Uncle Will, what's up? Dude, I already know. You want SOFI? We're going to pull that up. So I think I read something about SOFI, AMZN. Go to our Tesla. Where are we at? Yeah, I like a couple of these here. All right, give me 1 second here, guys and gals. Oh, wow. Tesla's trying to move without me, isn't it? All right, we got some next leg down. It's all good. We'll see what's up. Yeah, Tesla, if we want to drop more, that's fine. Okay. So I got a box here, so I probably will leave my down there. Hold on, give me a second. That's if we want to drop more, though. So I see under that 362 down to that 357. So yeah, that's if we want to, get a continuation. Doesn't look too bad. There's another little pocket here as well. All right, cool, sounds good. But yeah, give me 1 second, guys and gals, and yeah, you can see this empty space was hit already, but maybe we can get a nice little reload. But yeah, give me 1 second here, guys. I'll be right back. Gonna grab me some more water, maybe some fruit, all that good stuff. If you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can literally scroll through and see what we do. All these same trades. If you don't want to join, no worries. You don't have to. We will be going over pretty much everything else. So give me 1 second here. And yeah, we got the free chat, the VIP chat as well. Just remember, do your own research and not financial advice. And that's it. And if you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments. So no worries about that at all. Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? I'm back. Yo, Stinky, what's up, bro? It looks like you found me, man. Brad, what's up, dude? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Hold on, what time is it? Alright, so, let me see here. So, Tesla, yeah, it still looks good. Honestly, if we get, like, some sort of retest, I'll definitely end up trying it. I see down to that 362. And then, obviously, I see another leg down. So, right now, under that 362.49, let's just say if this ends up happening, there is also another little gap here that I do end up liking, or that I do like right now. And then, if we end up, so let's say if we don't want to retest, and we want to fake out, this will be my wall to do it. So, we'll see how that plays out right now. That is on Tesla. Not a bad little move, though. I can only join through Discord link. You don't show up on my TikTok following list. Oh, wow, that's crazy, man. So you're already in the Discord, so you can only join through the link that's sent, is what you're saying. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, TikTok trying to they're trying to ban me, man. It's all good though. All right, let me see here. Yo, Nicholas, thanks for the follow. Mon, thanks for the follow as well. What are you looking for, Tesla? Looking to see if we can drop more. That's what I would like. Obviously we broke under the empty space already, but kind of want to see if we can get a reload, and then there's that, and then under that 362 there's a nice wall there. Obviously if we end up reversing and saying screw the downside, I got some upside here too. So above that 373, empty space up to that 380. All right, cool. Let me see here. So we did that. We got to go over INTC. I don't think we went over that. SOFI, Uncle Will, already know. And yes, I have my alerts pretty much set up there. Hold on, let me see what am I looking at here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let me see. Let's see what else we got. 15. All right, so I see something here, and before you roast, before you say anything, this is not going to be the craziest move. But we do got some empty space, which is under us, right? So right under this 1497. See down to that 1450, which looks good. And then of course the middle move is going to be this 1473. So that's what I see there. We can see a nice little gap, nice little pocket there, which doesn't look too bad. All right, let me see here. Yo, what's up? Yeah. My bad, I'm just typing a lot. Hold on, let me see here. And then let me see, where are we at? Upside, upside, upside. So that's definitely going to be a bounce spot if it doesn't want to get that push to the downside. What I have to this upside here Let me see. Clean little gap here as well, which looks good. Not a bad move there. 1523. Seeing a nice little gap up to this. Let's see. That 1564. So it actually looks good. Want to see if we can get that nice little break into that area of no consolidation. So not a bad little spot there. So empty space, which looks good. Not a bad little move, and hopefully we end up getting that. So that is on SOFI. Ooh, yeah, not too bad there. Not too bad. So I think I read something on what's. Yo, Linda, what's up? What's up? RIVN, yep, I got you. Let me see. IWM. I know someone was asking me about this one. Let's see here. And then Tesla. I'm actually gonna leave that one up here. Okay, okay. Yo, Melrose, what's up? PBR. Man, every time I hear about Melrose, I just think about LA. Melrose is pretty cool. I don't know if anyone's ever been. You guys probably have, but yeah, it's pretty cool there. All right, so RVN, this is what I had here. I do see something else as well, but let me see here. It was on a 4-hour chart actually. So above that 1564. I wanted to see if we can break through that and hit that 1631, which looked really good. And then, so that's what I had there to the upside. But I'm seeing now that we made a little bit more consolidation, more empty space, which is above us here. So I see that above that 1503. If we get that break, there's a small move up to that 1518. So this is nothing crazy, but I really like that move that I just shown you, which obviously we're not there quite yet. But that's on RIVN if that wants to happen, which looks good. Not a bad move. Obviously a little bit of pocket here, but I really like the upside a little bit more. The downside, I feel like we have a little bit of turbulence. All right, let me see here. And yes, just remember, everyone, guys and gals, just do your own research, all that good stuff before tuning into the stream. What do I have on Tesla? So, as you can see here, maybe I spoke too soon, but one of these plays ended up... So we ended up going into the empty space already. So that imbalance was hit. Looks like we're trying to reach that 362. Man, what I would like to see on this... Under this 362 range, we break under that box, that wall here. We got lots of empty space down to that 357. So I like it. It looks good. Will I chase in this one early? If I do, it would have to be a lotto. I kind of want to see if we hold, if we get a nice pullback or whatever. But yeah, under that 362.49, there's a lot of empty space down to that 357. So I really like that. Which doesn't look too bad. And then, let me see here. What I see on the upside. So I have above this 373 up to that 380. But this level right here that I got, that you can see, that 368. So if we end up bouncing back into this box here, I may end up taking like a light position for those upside. But as of right now, I like the downside, so we'll see how things play out, which doesn't look too bad. We'll see how it goes. Yo, Market Cap Traders, what's up, bro? Long time no see. Thanks for the gifts, man. Appreciate it. Queenie, thanks for sharing the live stream. Tesla failed quarterly expectation, so it dumped. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can dump even more. All right, let me see. 364, 362. Well, do I have to work on more legs down? Let me see here. Yo, that is crazy. We're dumping on that. All right, let me see. Hold on. Let me see where the Qs are really quickly. All right, Qs is still staying in that position. IWM, I know someone just asked me about this one. Right now, yeah, we're just inside of consolidation right now. So, So 30-minute chart, they both look good. Hopefully we get a breakout side of one of these boxes, these walls, and then yeah, we got empty space. I like above that 246. We get above there, there's a nice pocket up to that 249, which looks good. And then of course we got some downside on that 242. So right now we're just in consolidation, so hopefully we break outside of consolidation at some point in time. That'll be great. All right, 1 second here. I gotta send some alerts inside the Discord as we get ready for today. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yo, Clutch, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, Starbucks POTR. All right, yeah, I got you guys. Dang, man. I wonder if we'll get another push here. So we got 10 minutes left for that empty space. 362. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Q's hasn't been tampered with. All right, POTR. And then Starbucks, S-Bucks. Let's see here. Let me see, let's see. Tesla just left it. Dude, I know, man. But luckily there's still another pocket here, so we'll see if we get that next little empty space move to this downside. So got about what, 9 minutes left. We'll see how things play out on that. All right, give me one moment here. All right, let me see here. Yeah, so IWM, I already have my alert set on this, so both sides look really good. I have above that 246 up to that 249. And then if we end up dropping below under this 242, I got under that 239. So both sides look good. If we end up bouncing, I kind of want us to stay outside or above this 244. So that could probably be like an early entry for me. So it actually doesn't look too bad. And then, yeah, we'll see how things play out. obviously for Starbucks. So we did end up hitting both of my targets here, as you can see. And honestly, I should have gotten to some calls at that 86 range. So, but you know what? It's all good. We'll go ahead and restart this. Let's see here. Starbucks. I feel like we're at the imbalance here, which is honestly the crazy thing about this. So this box is gonna look a little bit weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna look just a bit weird, but still a nice Potter box there. And then above us, what, that 90, 69. I like up to this 92 range. So there's a little pocket above us, which doesn't look too bad. So that's what I would want to see. That's if we can get there. So that is on S-Bucks. 90 to 92 range. Not a bad little move. Let me see here. 24-hour chart, of course. And yes, of course, we got some empty space here. So this obviously would be like a better move that hasn't happened quite yet. But we will see. All right, let me see here. Let's see. So this is not going to be like a box. This is going to be more of just like a little bit of a range, but above that 96.01. Little empty space, move up to that 100 mark. So I would say that's a better move. That's if we can get there. So we'll see how things play out with this one. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. We'll see how that one wants to play out. So it actually looks really good. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. And yes, please do your research before tuning in. If you do want to join the Discord, we will be inside the Discord. And yeah, I got a lot of typing to do, a lot of things to do right now. So yes, I'll be back on live in about an hour or so. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Link is in the bio for the Discord. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. You can just scroll through and see what we do, what we've done. But yeah, if you don't want to join, no worries. You don't have to. I'll either see you in my next free live stream or in the Discord. So yes, hope you all have a blessed one. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.